Good afternoon, fellow crafters, and welcome to Touch of Touche. Today I want to share with you how to make some satin roses. Actually, I was surfing through some of my followers and looking at some of the other blogs online, and what I found was a young lady who, by the name of Andrea, had made a beautiful card, and she had made these satin ribbon type of roses. Now this one is not completed yet, but I want to show you how she did that. She referred everyone who's looking at her blog to another person who will give you directions that are written, but I thought I would at least share with you how I created my own, and I'm going to take it another step further. I'm going to show you how to pre-make these so that they're ready anytime you need to add them onto a card or layout or whatever you might want to use them for. The person that I was referring to, again, her name is Andrea. She referred others to Sharon. I'll get the other information and I'll put that in on my written description after I post this video. Okay, let's get started so I can show you exactly how you can get to this point. First of all, you want to start with a piece of ribbon. My ribbon is measured at let's see, 7/8. It's at 7/8 in width. And so what you want to do, this is satin, and you want to cut them down to like 3/4 of an inch to get started. And I fold it for a meter corner like that. That's your effect you're going to get. And you're going to take this in and you're going to fold it down to make it look what I call, it looks more like a pencil tip, or once you string them all along, I'm sure you're going to have at least 5 of these folded like this and sewn together to make your 5-petal flower. Get your needle and thread, and you want to stitch. Hope you're able to pick this up on the camera. You're going to stitch it like so, and then you want to grab another one. Again, this is the wrong side of the satin. If you have double-sided, it won't matter, but this is the wrong side for me. And you want to fold it in half like that. You want to take this point here, fold it down, and make that point again, and stitch, not at the end, but probably about a 1/16 of the way up from the edge. Anything that's not even, you can always trim it. So I'm going to do 5 of these. Let you watch how I do this. Some of you who sew, it shouldn't be a challenge for you. Those of you who don't sew, you might want to try this by watching the video. By all means, you can do that. I've got 3 down and 2 to go. Let me tell you, one thing about making these petals, it's addicting. That's for sure. I think I sat down in front of the TV for about an hour or so, and I made about, I don't know, 15 or 20 of them. They go really, really quick. And I've done them in like 10 different colors. And stitch. Okay, this is the last one. Now what you can do, if you'd like, doesn't matter what color thread you use. I would recommend you use a neutral color. That's why I'm using the white. You know, I have all of the colors that are coordinating with my ribbon. However, you know what? You won't even see it anyway, so it won't matter what color thread you use. But I would recommend you use a neutral color or a white or something. Don't try to go, you know, use black. Now, this is the look you want to get. Looks just like a little picket fence, doesn't it? And what you want to do is on the last petal, you want to take your thread and you want to join it to the first one. Well, this is the way I do it anyways. And what I want to do, I want to get that effect where I can gather it really tight. So I want to make sure all of my loose ends are facing the same direction. So I turn mine upside down, and then I pull my thread as tight as I can, because you want to make sure you get, there you go. Pull it in there as tight as you can. Make sure your thread is doubled, ladies, while you're sewing this. And then I just do a double, just do some whipping stitches just to secure it a little bit. And all of this doesn't have to be pretty, because I'm going to show you what to do to make everything look really nice. Okay, that's enough for that. Now I got it nice and tight. I'm going to cut my thread. Okay, move that aside. Now, what you'll end up with is you'll have your petals, but you know what? You can play with your petals and shape them to get the flower you want. And this is the effect you want. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to decorate it in the middle. Alright, so then you're going to need your beads. I bought my beads over at Walmart last year. I bought a couple of packs of them. They're glass beads. They're beautiful. We're going to add that in the middle. But before we do that, I decided to step mine up one level higher from the directions that were given on the website. And I decided, you know what? I want to cover that back, and I want to have these where I can just have them ready anytime I want to decorate a card or whatever. So I decided, look at that, even looks nice on that side. I decided that what I would do is punch out a 3/4 inch circle, because that's large enough. Add a little dab of glue on the back. Okay, and be careful, ladies, because that glue is definitely hot. And then apply just a little bit of pressure so that it holds. Definitely hot. Then we're going to turn it over, and we're going to add the glue to the center of the petal of the flower. You always get those little spider webs from the glue gun. And place your pearl down in the center. Hold it there for a few seconds. Got a little glue on my fingers. It's a little hot. It's okay. Wouldn't be my creation if I didn't get glue on my fingers. It's just my nature to do that. And then you should have a completed flower. What do you think, huh? Isn't that nice? I've done them in different colors. I've got gold. I've got another one that's in green. Do them in chocolate. Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? That's like a taupe color. Oh, you got to have the red. Of course, got to have the red. The red is there. Oh, and what about our beautiful pink? Isn't that gorgeous? Again, all I would have to do, one more time, is to put a dab of glue. Now, if you decide you want to go to Walmart and buy your beads, I think they run about $10, but you get something like 200-300 in there. At least that's what it was when I bought mine. Put your glue on the back. Unfortunately, I don't have any pink pearls to go in the center, but I think a little small white pearl would work. So I'll put another dab of glue in the center, just enough so I can put my pearl down. There we go. Glue is sticky. But that is another flower. And see, when you're ready to use it, you'll just apply the glue to the back of your circle. Stick it on your card. Put some ribbon loops behind it, some greenery, whatever you want to do. But can you imagine if you had several flowers that were bright in color placed on a card, how pretty that would look. Okay, well, that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope that this was instrumental in inspiring you to take a look and maybe try your hand at making some ribbon flowers. Again, you can make them out of the satin. You can use the grosgrain, which is what I used here. I also did it in orange, and I also did it in black. So it doesn't matter what the center looks like because you're going to cover that up. No two flowers look the same. It's okay if one is Willy Wonka looking and you just play with it and get it situated the way you want. Put your stone in the center or your pearl or whatever you want to put in the middle. You can even put buttons in the middle. That's a great idea. But I just wanted to share that information with you today, so I hope that this will inspire you to create and make some petals, some not roses, but some floral petals. And again, I'll post that other information at the bottom of my posting today. Alrighty? Thanks again for stopping by Touch of Touche. And remember, keep those creative minds working.